Tweet, dang it! Tweet! Welcome back to Against the Iron Storm with Dread Canary. I'm the Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm, and we are continuing our Iron Man run, where I play every difficulty twice in the hopes of getting all the way through Prestige 20 without dropping a game. We are just about to start our 15th game, which we will do next to this new overgrown library. A remnant of Bygone era, when royal archivists themselves ventured out into the wilderness in search of knowledge, one of your starting blueprint choices is replaced by a wild card, where you can choose any blueprint. Sounds amazing. We're going to do this on the marshlands. We're going to increase to Prestige 5. Grab ourselves a nice mix of... Yep, you know what? As much as I don't like harpies, I do like starting with 11 villagers. I can't afford an herbalist camp. That's annoying. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some starting fabric and meat and call ourselves something really fun. Something like, Ravennacawl. Not at all a combination of references to an ancient Roman city and possibly one of the most popular fantasy series of the last 2 decades. Okay, so our mysteries are marrow growth. Gain 5 searing marrow for every 5 coal produced during drizzle. That's crazy good. Okay. Okay, we can sacrifice less. We need housing, our people are slower. Fuel efficiency is low. We're going to need a lot of fuel. And housing plus services or people eat a lot. So our mysteries aren't actually that bad. Buildings costing more materials is... a huge step up in difficulty, but you know, that's just how it goes. Go ahead and make our starting path. We've got a nice L shape here. We need a small trapper's camp. Got a bunch of dangerous glades around us. We love to see that. Let's go ahead and build our woodcutting camps here and here. Hold down shift as I say only marked trees, because in this biome I can do a flat line. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that should get us started. And of course, it is very important for me to get that housing up, since we have debuffs affected by housing early on. So I will want to set up 4 houses, and of course, a comforting wall. But in the meantime, this should be a human, because I want maximum time. This should be a beaver and 2 harpies, and this will need to be 3 harpies. Let's go. Ooh, grain getting increased on me. Grain. 3 roots per minute. I mean, grain is not terribly common in the marshlands. The marshlands is all about camps. Getting faster trade routes is really good for getting money. Faster trade routes could be stellar. Okay, open 4 glades to get carrying more items, plus some building materials. Have 5 tools to get parts. I don't love that. Have beaver happiness at 20. No. We have to go with this one. It's the only one that's at all reasonable. I love big delivery. Plus 1 plank production is really nice. 15 harpy production. 15 harpy happiness seems viable, because harpies are very swingy. They're kind of easy to make happy, and also, yeah. So what's the most important building I can get? I want to say it's a camp, but honestly, I'm going to go with a workshop. Yeah, we'll take a workshop, and then we're going to take a scribe. Workshop and scribe. Stamping mill is a good way to get flour. I think I'm going to go with the apothecary. And what we're going to do is we are going to start by building 2 workshops. Now we need 6 of everything, and right now I've got all but planks. So the only thing we're going to do here is make planks, and we're going to set a cap of 6. Of course, it'll take a while to do that, because I've got harpies running around building housing. But the idea here is that once we get one... So I've found that 1 workshop is not enough to cover the entire town, but 2 workshops is usually more than enough. So whenever I need something, I can increase my production on one of the workshops and leave the other one alone. Okay, we're looking pretty good for our first year. We've got wood coming in. Now, of course, our wood supply is tighter because everything costs more. But we're doing all right. There we go. So that's a +2 happiness bonus there. Drop 1 harpy in here. And we're going to try to tank the storm. Harpies get mad now. But we do this. And then we do this. And there we go. Okay. We're taking the 2 beavers just so I can more beaver my woodcutters. We're going to move the beavers up this way so we can try to open up this glade, see what else is in the forest. And let's go ahead and move this over here. +1 wood, but I lose all fuel. Yes. Might be dumb. Okay, what do we need? We need packs of provisions. Well, we can do that. Is that a bakery? That's a bakery. And there's a spot for a farm out there. Let's go ahead and do this. We want packs of provisions using eggs and meat, and we need 8 of them. But we do not need anything else at the moment. Ooh. +3 global resolve is really good. Got some big patches of mushrooms here. We got a nice spot to mine in the back there. Yeah, I'm really wishing I had some advanced camps. Okay. Let's go ahead and set 2 harpies on this. Take a look at our next order. Staying level 1 with 2 settlements seems definitely doable. Keep harpies resolve around above 16 and have 6 aesthetics for +2 skewer production, which only the harpies will eat. Let's go with this one. Pottery and wine? Yeah. Seems definitely more doable than the other one. Move you here. Move you here. Do you have everything you need? You do, and you're working on it. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. We'll need packs of building materials, but they shouldn't be a problem to get. Small trapper's camp is out of stuff to trap, but that's a good thing there's a second set of eggs right over here. Harpies are done. Just 2 harpies in here. We're going to set caps of 50, 50, 50, and 20. We're going to set caps of... You know what? What am I doing? That is explicitly what this is for. But now that we can start building materials, we'll be able to start making specialized housing. Oh look, there's the building rebuild that we needed in our last game. Haha, found it immediately. Hiding out on our next map. That's alright. We did okay. Right, we need to be thinking about a blight post. Right there. We also want to make fabric out of anything, and bricks out of anything. And pipes out of anything. Might be a while before we use this, but we've got it now at least. I think Hostility 2 might be a bit much for us right now, so let's go ahead and fire these dudes. We'll run a road all the way around. And I think for this one, I'm actually going to do the full halo. 1, 2, so we're going to just make a giant block. And pop this back just a little bit. The idea, of course, is specialized housing. Pile of beavers. Can't go wrong with a pile of beavers. Ooh, more meat when we meet. Let's do that. I love the more meat when we meet, especially when I've got harpies or lizards. Now, we're not worried too much about opening another glade this year, because I do want to stabilize with what we already have. The lack of bricks is concerning, and in fact, I really should think about a trading post, which we will just drop here. I might build another one and replace this later, but I just want to have one on the board for now. Let's favor the harpies so we can knock the flock out of the way. Hi, Zorg. Indeed. Herb garden sounds lovely, but I really need bricks, if you don't mind, so let's go ahead and sell me some bricks. That'll let me put that up. That will let me make 10 purging fire, because we'll need 5 for this year. We can turn in the Harpy Resolve Order. And grab an Explorer's Lodge. And you know what? I never put them this close, but I'm actually going to go ahead. Wait, how big's the Apothecary? Perfect. That's pretty good. Now for housing, obviously, I'm going to want a couple of more housings going down. And let's run this road, or not road, let's move this comforting wall over to the side a little bit. Just nicely pack that in. And a Harpy house. Small Trapper's Camp is getting moved over here. The lack of food income right now is kind of concerning. But everything else is going moderately well. We have enough that I can build a third woodcutter's camp, and I probably should at this point. It does seem optimal. Only marked trees. Fire these. And you know what? We are going to Just line everybody up and blast our way into that glade as soon as the next drizzle hits. So we're down to hostility 1, where the only downside is housing. Lots of people are moving slower because we don't have all the housing we need, but that is okay. We have loads of fuel. Can definitely make fabric. Forgot they were in there. Actually, let's go ahead and drop 2 in here. And we're going to drop 2 in here. And we're going to tell them to make packs of building materials out of just planks until we have 5. Because that is going to get me more efficient planking. We can do a trade route. I don't think I can sell any food. Not we only have 43. Come on. Okay. As many beavers as possible for the wood cutting efficiency. Trade route is nope. Hostility is reduced when I sell goods worth 25 amber or +1 amber for every 50 wood produced when I've already got a +1 to wood production, and chances of double production is massive. This is a lot of amber, but this is the ability to reduce hostility, and hostility reduction is overpowered. Yeah, all these people are making is planks. Okay. We're going to keep the food because we need the food, and it's going to make our harpies unhappy. Which I can probably fix by doing that for now. Yeah, we can rebuild this ranch. That sounds like a good idea. Really wishing I had a large camp of any kind, because we've got large of all 3 around. I could put a stonecutter's camp back here at least. Get access to stone and start getting access to some brick. Cysts appeared. Well, that's why you guys exist. Get food out of here. Let's go ahead and fire you too. Get this out of here. Now we've got more plank production. Let's see what else we can do. Bathhouse and cosmetics to get free pigment oily insect, plus cosmetics and biscuits, or ale and a tavern. Ale and a tavern. Yeah. Trading goods or luxury. I'm gonna go with luxury. They both seem difficult, but that seems slightly easier. Let's go ahead and rotate these around to this side. And we will just shave off another row of trees right here. All the way up to that corner. Should make it real easy to get into a couple more glades in the near future. I think chat fell asleep, but that's fine. I'm still glad they're here. Boosting my numbers. You know, all that good stuff. How are we coming on building materials? Well, we've got so many planks. Fabric's still an issue. As are bricks. So you know what? Let's go ahead and drop 2 harpies in here to get bricks. Oh, I could get another building. Brewery seems good, given that we just took a thing for needing the tavern. The cellar could also be good, since we need wine. We need wine twice. Let's go ahead and take the cellar. They're done. And since they're done, that can be beavers. Old Farloff, hey buddy, how you doing? We desperately need food, which you don't have. Workers carrying more would be nice. That's all that we can afford, though. Yeah. So now workers aside that glade events can carry 10 more items, which is really good. Harpy Resolve plus Jerky, or use Stormwater to get bonus purging fire production. Plus tools and parts. Let's go ahead and use Stormwater. I think... yeah, those buildings use Stormwater. Let's go ahead and connect pipes. Now, I don't have a way of getting the Stormwater other than to collect it from the sky right now. And I need my parts. So, we're looking for a geyser. There we go. Beaver housing's going up. Oh no, that's a human house. All this needs is fabric. There we go. Now a beaver house is going up. We got so much wood. We can go ahead and fire all of these. And we'll line them up along this border and have them open this glade next year. Should be good. Harpies are a little sad. But I think what I can do is get them back over the border for now. There we go. Free packs when we get herbs. Free resolve when I open caches, and new people. I don't love these. I'm going to do a reroll. I have a cellar. Getting more in the herb garden is only good if I have an herb garden. Gaining bonus grain when I grain is only good if I have a regular farm. So I think the only thing that's good here is the steel pickaxes. And hopefully we'll be able to buy food soon. One beaver either way. Let's go with one that has more humans. Okay, and our dangerous glade event here can be done with bricks. Well, I desperately need parts. So that's what we're going to do. And then we will put our not apothecary, it was going to be a explorer's lodge. We don't need that to be a harpy house. I've got all those harpy houses set up. So let's see here. Oh, hey, we got a spot for a forager's camp. That's good. It's something. It's not great, but it's something. And that's a pretty good spot for a mine. That's a really good spot for a mine. That might be a good spot for 2 mines. Fuel's not a problem. Did I forget to tell you? Make fabric out of anything and make bricks out of anything? I sure did. I know. I know we are. Once this gets built, we'll be able to use this grain to make meat and eggs, which will help, but it's hardly a solution. People are going to be hungry for a while. I might have to summon a trader. 2 minutes 58. Yeah, I have to summon a trader. Okay, let's go ahead and move this up here. I was right about that being an amazing spot for mining. Just kind of spreading our way around the side here. Let's think about upgrading our hub. Yeah, this is waiting on fabric. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I use my fabric to make harpy houses instead of building that. But that's okay. That is all right. Let's go ahead and drop 2 harpies in here and tell them that they can use that. And we're going to go here and say fabric should only be made out of leather. If I summon a trader now, no, I'll just wait. It'll be bad. Woodcutter's camp is out of wood to chop. That is fine. We'll just go ahead and shift him here. Oh my word, that is a really good spot to mine. Harpies' resolve is low because they're hungry, and that makes perfect sense. Can't fault them for that. Sure, let's go ahead and do this. If I were willing to burn 240... Oh, right, I can't do 3. I can only do that. Well, that's annoying. I'm just gonna lose people. Yeah, losing people is not fun, but... Fire is going out. Right, fuel inefficiency means that I'm going to get that warning all throughout. Okay. Well, that was rough. Okay. Beavers. Beavers. Go there. And beaver. And fire. Come over here. And we wanted food, but you don't have food because you hate us. And I don't have anything I can sell you because that's awful, so whatever. Ooh, yeah, 2 insects when you cut every time we cut down a tree during the storm. We'll go with worker safety guide. You show up with food, you get to enter the village. You're good. You're good. Okay. We can do this with that, and we can get a point, or I can get 5 ancient tablets, which I could sell. So let's go ahead and get the point, because the queen is already mad. Let's go ahead and turn in Glades. Glades does not give us anything food-wise. Okay. That should make my people a little bit happier. He's not coming with food either. That's a problem. This is just waiting on fabric. Artisan. Coats, pigments, and barrels. Needs fabric, which I don't have. Smelter. Coppers, bars, pipes, and biscuits. I do have bricks. Got lots of fuel. The problem we're having is a lack of food. There's pretty good spots for mines. Let's go ahead and do this mine. I know I'm covering up a little copper, but I think it's okay. I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's actually move this down to this side. And then let's put a couple lizard posts here and here. And then what I can do is I can wall up. This woodcutter is out of trees. Okay, let's go ahead and just go this way then. Kiln gives us coal. Trapper's camp, Trapper's camp, Trapper's camp, Trapper's camp. Trapper's camp is really good. Trapper's camp is really good. Go ahead and go here. And I need 2 people that can be meat makers. You know what? This feels like a human job. This feels like a harpy job. Go. That's good. That's really good. Did I seriously miss that corner? I did. I did, yeah. Do we have any more gears? No, we are out of parts. Loads of wood that I can't use fast enough. But we can totally do that, and that's going to help. Our Explorer's Lodge goes up, that's good. Explorer's Lodge is going to give us +1 global resolve for every building that we rebuild or salvage, and we've already got 2. So if I drop 2 people in here, that'll be enough to offset the unhappiness. And as soon as we build our lizard posts, this will go up to tier 3. I think we're getting our feet under us, chat. I think this is okay. People are hungry, yeah, sure, but boom. Okay. All right. You're fired. We need you chopping trees. We need everybody chopping trees. Yeah, let's go ahead and have mushrooms go critical on the map where mushrooms can go critical. That sounds fun. We have plenty of planks. Let's upgrade this, and we do not have pipes, so we're not upgrading that. Add another beaver in here. We're not opening up another glade just yet. We're going to try to consolidate what we have. We're low on fuel. Well, that's because I'm still happy burning when I shouldn't be. Stonecutter's camp is out of stone. Annoying, but not unexpected. Let's go ahead and fire you. I never got anything that would let me do food up there, did I? No. So let's go ahead and put a cellar here and a makeshift post here, and we'll run a road around it. These are waiting on fabric, of course. Good news is that now that we're getting leather here, we'll actually be able to make some fabric. Old Farliff, hi! You never have food, which is annoying, but we can take faster wood cutting. Okay. We could take more bars if we wanted to set up tools, and we could get beavers to be happy. I don't think I want to. Pipes? Do I want pipes? No. No, I don't. I don't want pipes. Fabric might be a good idea. There we go. We have some food. Now, woodcutters tree camps kind of just became food because they're going to give us more mushrooms every 25 times we mushroom, and we are going to get a lot of mushrooms from trees. Fortunately, we're going to be getting fuel from coal, so that should be fine. Our biggest problem is going to be opening up glades. This just hit tier 3, so that gives us a nice global chance of double production, which will also help with our food woes. Move this way. Move this way. Got food coming in from up there. Okay. Not a whole lot is happening for me to react to this game. It's pretty stable. You know, we might as well rebuild this. Actually, we don't need to, because we can get biscuits here. Nobody in, like, humans will eat pie, but the other two species won't, so the pie's kind of wasted. So there's no reason for me to get a bakery. I mean, I could use it to make pottery, but its making of pottery is, I don't know, not that important to me. I'm gonna buy the pottery I need for this order, I think. Meanwhile, we can add harpies there. We'll swap them out for beavers once we hit the storm. Fire these. Excuse me, I'm holding down shift. Fire these. Fire these. Fire these. That lowers our hostility significantly. We will put 3 harpies in here. This will increase our happiness a little bit. We're going to switch to just burning coal. I will lower hostility a little. I think that'll work. And if I favorite the harpies, got enough food. All right, so we've got a slow start with this one. I'm not feeling great about it, but you know, this is where we're going to have to call the first half of this as far as a video goes. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for spending nearly an hour with me. I know there's other things you can be doing with your time. If you like my channel and want to see more of it, please go ahead and do all the YouTube things that you know to do. You've seen other YouTube videos. Remember that you can catch me live Monday, Thursday nights, 8 p.m. on twitch.tv/DreadCanary. You can follow me on Twitter at GhostFinchMedia, which is exclusively for notices about schedule changes and other projects I'm working on. It's pretty empty for now, but I'm expecting the tweeting there to increase as there's some side projects I really want to kickstart in the near future. On top of just getting a job, so I think I've put a ton on my plate in recent days. Oh, this is going to get nuts. What am I doing? Anyway, regardless, I hope you're having a great day. And I would love to see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube.